you film here. Like cameras are coming in with like Nicole Kidman like eating her fucking breakfast. So I was like, but it was a shit fucking lot of money and I wanted the money. And Calvin Klein was like, no. So sometimes, I mean, it's less. I didn't realize you can't film in your own house in New Jersey. In New York City, these are all the fucking things that we have to deal with. If this were LA, they'd be like, come on in, baby. I mean, maybe not if you're, well, not at Chateau Marmont, but I mean, everyone films in LA. Anyway, let's stay on topic, David. You've talked enough about a little glimpse into your own life. Girl, get back to what matters. So the Gorgasitas were in jeopardy of not being able to film Wife Swap because Franklin Lakes didn't give them the permit. Now, my mind raced when I saw this I mean, I didn't see it on May 21st. I just saw it now and I'm like, oh my God. Like, Franklin Lakes has PTSD. We had Staub and PTSD. We had that lovely Ashley Maleo we just covered. She gained 40 pounds. It's okay. We don't judge people by their size. Jacqueline Loretta came out. We love you, daughter. We love you even though you gained 40 pounds. She said she was going through depression. It's a real thing. For most people, I say wake up, choose happiness. That's the way to go. Some people can't. Most of you make your own fucking problems up and you need to come to me for life coaching on a daily, weekly basis because I'll get your head straight. You got your health, shut the fuck up. You got no problems. Get out there and live. But so Ashley Maleo back in the day before today and the 40 pounds and the family and Jacqueline, she was chasing that Danielle Staub around that the country club over there. She pulls the hair, that other fucking animal, the friend of whatever the fuck her name is. When the trash comes in, they bring all the trash with them. So I said, oh my God, Kathy and Richie live in Franklin Lakes, but they haven't been on the show in how many years? So I'm like, wow, the Gorgasitas moved to Franklin Lakes, and is Franklin Lakes like just catching up from last season? And they're like, "Oh, we don't want the trash Jersey Housewives in a filming anything near anything because we got PTSD from like season one through whatever." We have the animal across the river, we have the other trash, this one and that one come in. And by trash, I don't mean Danielle Staub. She's a fucking icon. Let me be very clear. Danielle Staub is an icon. But, a lot of people say Carolyn Manzo, bada bing, bada boom, brownstone, this and that, and she owes taxes. So this ain't a joke over there in Jersey. So I'm like, oh my God, is Franklin Lakes like, oh, we don't want the trash in our backyard filming? So I'm like, Messy G and Josefina Gorgasita, did you move to a place? Oh, they've been dying to get to Franklin Lakes for years. But just to be clear, where that is located in Jersey is way more central than where Teresa lives. Like she's in the fucking East Boondock. But I saw this and I'm like, holy shit, they have PTSD and what's going to happen? Melissa Gorga is not going to be able to film this. And what's going to happen next season when she's back? How are they going to film RHONJ? I thought we had a real story here. My mind had such backstories and oh my God, they're going to have to move and how is this going to work? Anyway, everyone settled down. Well, really, David, it's you that's got to settle down because all is well, guys. The Gorgas, I assume, have filmed Wife Swap on on June 2nd, right before June 6th. We have a ruling from the Esquire and the courts. This matter has been opened by William J. Rush, attorney for plaintiffs, Giuseppe Gorga, and Melissa Gorga, and counsel seeking relief by way of preliminary injunction pursuant to blah, blah, blah. And the court have considered the submission and arguments of counsel, and the court being presented with proof that the plaintiffs have deposited $75,000 with the clerk. It's like a deposit, right? To be held in escrow, like if anything goes wrong, right? Until the resolution of plaintiffs' plea to do, the borough of Franklin Lakes, and pending further order of the court, and for good cause shown, this borough of Franklin Lakes shall immediately issue a filming permit. Shall immediately issue a filming permit without. I don't know where the rest of that is. Without restriction to the plaintiffs, so that the filming of a reality television show may take place. We all lost sleep thinking the Gorgos were not going to be on Wife Swap. What's going to happen next season on RHONG? The courts have spoken. But when I first saw this, before I saw the second thing, I said, oh my God, Franklin Lakes don't want that here. So that if filming of a reality television show may take place at the plaintiff's home, they then list their home address, which I don't think I should read here, but this is a public document. So the borough of Franklin Lakes shall immediately begin process of issuing a final certificate of occupancy to the plaintiffs on the property. located. So I read this personally to be like they need a certificate of occupancy because they just bought the house. And I don't think this is really anything in it. I assume that it all got cleared up and this is not like an ongoing matter. It's not just like a temporary injunction. And they filmed Wife Swap. Woo! We were close. We almost had a close one. One last thing to talk about. Is a Jersey Shore cast member coming to RHONJ? Well, look, you can't cast people where it's going to jump the shark. We can't have Tori Spelling on RHOBH. She's also broke. I love Tori, but it's too. Tori has become a caricature of herself. I love her, but it's too. You can't be conscious that you're watching the person. Heidi Montag, that doesn't make sense. We need someone that can blend, an actress that can blend, and also okay, I mean, I know Rena didn't blend, but you get my point. Heidi Montag is also a caricature of herself. Love her. It's not happening. If we still had Dubai, we'll never have Dubai Housewives again. Yeah, you should have cast Lindsay Lohan on that. Mind you, she's a fucking real actress again, and she wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. But so we're not gonna have Snooki on Jersey Shore because that's like a joke. Like once we get over Snooki on Jersey Shore, she has to like play with everyone else, and we'll be reminded that she's Snooki 24/7. Same with JWoww. Angelina doesn't live there, so I mean, like Sammy Sweetheart, she blends this the Sweetheart. It could be the Sweetheart, but no. Anyway, Josefina Gorgasita and Messy G just had a night out a few weeks ago with the one, the only Lauren Sorrentino, wife to the one, the only Mike Sorrentino. The situation. Now, the situation and Lauren were out and about with Messy G and Josefina Gorgasita. Now, Lauren Sorrentino, she blends, she and Snooki, she and JWoww. So I started digging around. Now, look, we don't have a show. We have no show for her to come to. She stood by that husband of hers, Mike. I like Lauren. I like Mike. I love Jersey Shore. But Lauren, could Lauren be a housewife? You bring the house husband, Mike Sorrentino. Huh. I've snooped around. Like, why are you all of a sudden out with the Gorgas? Now, I know everybody lives right near everybody else, and Snooki knows this one and that one. So maybe this is nothing. But the more I looked into this, people are like, huh. And so it seems like there might be some truth to the fact that she's at least, doing chemistry tests and all of this other stuff. Lauren Sorrentino would be good. Now, we have a couple of things. MTV is part of the Fox network. They're not part of NBC. So, Jersey Shore family vacation, don't know how, nothing special just happened. They just had their highest rated episode like in history. This shit ain't slowing down. You know how I say Margaret Joseph, she's okay, but she puts a whale on the fucking shirt and then she gets sued by Vineyard Vines. Like she doesn't have tons of money. This one doesn't have tons of money. That Jersey Shore people have been getting paid a shit fucking ton of money. It's real fucking money. I imagine Lauren gets a little something for being there. She's like kind of on the show now. Mike gets a lot for being there. I don't know if it's so easy. I mean, is MTV and Fox going to be okay with the wife going to be on Jersey? I mean, Jersey Shore family vacation don't seem to be going away anytime soon. But she was out with the Gorgas, and I've started asking some questions. Is she being tested? I could see it. I could see it. I mean, she's stood by her husband who went to jail. She knows how to fight. Guys, there are things happening. This is just a quick hit. This isn't like a whole day show. It's a holiday in the US. Happy 4th of July. I love you all. And we have a great weekend planned. Mwah, my